Hey everyone, match 2 here, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it. We got a couple of 3-drops from under the floorboards as our finisher, kinda. I guess just Curve Topper, it's not really a finisher all on its own. And a Silent Observer as well, to block just about anything. So, only way that this hand could get better is if we make sure we hit our land drops, and hit like a 2-drop Manic Scribe or something. Would be pretty nice, but up against black-green, and our opponent's off to a slow start. That's good news for us. Really need like a Reckless Scholar also to get madness value out. We got double crows, so Delirium should be relatively straightforward here. Question is, what do we sacrifice to the Bioate Courier? Crow or Niblis? We have some meager zombie synergies to want to hold on to the crow, but I actually want to put them into the graveyard for if we draw the Colossus. So I'm going to go ahead and block that. Yep, never mind. Never mind. We just put the Diagraph into the graveyard, so that's kind of irrelevant now. Opponent is fully aware of what we're playing. Let's go ahead and block him. He's got a trick, maybe? He did keep a relatively not aggressive hand, so maybe he's got some reactive cards, but he's okay just to get his clue and play a Solitary Hunter. Okay, there's our Madness Enabler. So next turn, if we find a land, we can play Pale Rider and Twins. Later in the game, we can set up Pale Rider and under the floorboards. We'll see. Kind of want to find a swamp so I can cast multiple black spells in a turn, or I could just hard cast from under the floorboards. I'd probably do Pale Rider plus Twins, however. This is a free attack for our opponent. I'm going to go ahead and block it. Let's see, he has +2/+2, which he does. There's the aim high. So he was wondering about whether or not to use that last turn. Now he's probably going to play a small Wicker Witch. Okay, there's our land. So, Pale Rider plus Twins seems okay. Hard casting from under the floorboards is so-so. I'm going to go and do Pale Rider, I think. Discarding the Twins. Yes, we will cast them. For 3. I really like this card. For 3 mana, you get a 3/5 blocker. And it's so easy to put in almost any Madness deck. Alright, we really want like Sleep Paralysis or something to hold off the Dire Swine. Opponent's not that close, only halfway to getting Delirium, however. I think we might cast a flyer here. Uninvited Geist also gets underneath him. There's nothing we want to put into the graveyard, so I don't think Crow is absolutely necessary. I think I just play the Geist here. Really wish we had a bounce spell of some kind. I could double block the Dire Swine. Let's see how readily he attacks. He's thinking about it, so that... Nope, he's attacking with everybody. Alright, that makes it a little easier. So I think I'm just gonna be defensive here. I might double block the Hunter. That gets around another aim high, and then put the Geist in front of the Wicker Witch. It's a little tricky. I want to take 9 damage, but I'm going to hold on, actually. I'm not going to block the Wicker Witch just yet, I think. In which case, I could just take the 3 and eat the Wicker Witch here, actually. And I could double block the Solitary Hunter. I think I do that, actually. Let's see what he has. Another aim high, get 2 for 1 over here, and then kill his Wicker Witch. Take 6. Might Beyond Reason. Oh, that's gross. Alright. So, he's going to get bigger. And they stick around, which is really painful. Oh, if only I had my bounce spell there. So I just ate that pretty hard. He's even got a Logger. Okay. This is bidding. Not the most exciting here. Opponent's getting close to Delirium as well. He's got no cards in hand, however. I think I have to go with under the floorboards. Then I'm taking 11. I'll be down to like 6 after I gain some life. Maybe I just have to Geese's bidding, actually. Well, this just went from somewhat salvageable to pretty desperate. What do we do here? I would like to hold on to the Geese's Bidding in case we find a Madness Enabler later, like the Call the Bloodline. Goes really well with it. I'd like to use my mana efficiently as well. Next turn I could play 2 3-drops. I don't think I'm going to get much of a use out of Under the Floorboards, Madness-wise, so I think I might just roll it off now. I'm going to go and do that. Shows him a powerful card. Doesn't help us much right now. We have no blockers for that. Hunter. Yeah, might be on reason I was not expecting. I rarely run into that card. But here it actually got us quite well. So he attacks for 11 safely. I'm going to take it. Go to 6. I've got a whole of blockers, however. Just got a Quilled Wolf that can get bigger. Alright, so we got 3 things that I would really like to sleep paralysis. But I can only choose one. I think I have to paralysis the Dire Swine, and like triple block some number of other things. This is actually lethal now if it breaks all the way through. I'm going to put it on the Dire Swine. I think that getting trample is more dangerous than a 5/6 that can potentially transform into something bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and paralysize that guy. What do we attack with? Maybe a zombie or 2. If he attacks with everything, I have to like put, let's see, I could like triple block the Hunter. I might have to like take it and go to 1. I don't think I can afford to attack with anything either way. And just start clearing out some of his creatures while I continue trying to stabilize. Probably just attacks with everything. Or just those 2. Okay. So I could like triple block this, lose all my zombies, or lose all but one of my zombies, and put the twins in front of the Quilled Wolf, which makes him tap out to pump this up to a 6/6. He kills my twins. He's left with a wolf and a logger to my 1 zombie, and then my 3 zombies. Alternatively, I could put twins and 2 zombies in front of the hunt. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that actually. Let's go to block. I'm going to put 1 zombie in front of the wolf, make him use his trick. Hopefully he doesn't have Howlpack Resurgence or something. And then he gets to choose between killing 2 zombies or the twins. And that's it. And we still kill him. I think that's as good as I can hope for. He's going to pump the wolf. Okay, so we ended up with 2 zombies in that case. Unfortunately, he transforms into a 4/2 Trampler, which now I really wish I could kill with my Tooth Collector. Alright. So we can Geese's Bidding out more zombies. Put like 1 in front of the Shredder and 3 in front of the wolf. Yeah, I think that's the best. I'd rather surprise him with Tooth Collector. I could have played Tooth Collector also at the beginning of his upkeep, shrink something down. It's a tough call. I'd rather immediately kill another Hinterland Logger or something though. All these zombies and no Corpse Trawler. Man, our, what's he called? Diagraph Colossus would have been good this game. Attacks with both. I think we go with the plan. Alright, just 1. I don't want to get exploded here. He's got to have some kind of trick, I think, if he doesn't attack with the Quilled Wolf. He's already used a Aim High and a Might Beyond Reason, however. Another Might Beyond Reason. I think I have to maybe just throw another zombie underneath it. I'm giving up potentially a zombie for nothing here. But I'm playing around another a trick from, you know, trampling over for 4 and just killing my zombie for free. Cursed Witch. Obnoxious. And a Tooth Collector. Also obnoxious. And he does not have yet Delirium. I do. Man, all the 3 drops, but only 5 mana. Yeah, this is not looking good. I'm gonna die to the Witch, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just have to kind of hope for the best. I play a Tooth Collector, actually. That way I can shrink down his Quilled Wolf and still like double block it. So I need a Silent Observer, which I already lost. It's in the graveyard, never mind. I needed a Silent Observer to be able to block the Accursed Witch without killing it. As it is, I needed a sleep paralysis, I think. So if I shrink the wolf down, it can grow to be a 5/5. I could double block it with Tooth Collector and Zombie, and then put a zombie in front of his Tooth Collector. That's right. Sucks everything's got 2 toughness. That last turn, if he hadn't transformed. Okay, throttle means I'm just dead. Can't attack with the wolf, so I guess not necessarily just dead, but might as well be. Alright, I'll go to 2. And there's our land. So we could make 2, but then I'm just going to die in 2 turns to the witch. So I'm going to scoop. Unfortunate. Call the Bloodline actually would have been a nice way to continue blocking the witch, but there's like no way that I'm going to manage to win by life linking off these guys to outrace the Accursed Witch. So maybe that wasn't over just yet, but I think it was beyond salvaging. Okay. So Grotesque Mutation, Biting Rain could actually be really good here. Tons of X2s on his side. Another Silent Observer for that witch. Not a whole lot else, really. Okay, so if we were to cut something, what would it be? Let's see. Perhaps the Wicker Witch. He's got a Tooth Collector. And the crows and the niblis get a bit worse. I like the Silent Observer a lot. Corpse Trawler also gets worse. I want to bring in Biting Rain. So I think one more cut will do it. I think it's a creature. Probably the Niblis. I don't think it's going to do that much against him. Let's try this. Alright, stay tuned for game 2, match 2.